You guys ready for this? What's up, Bathroom Movie Review fans? This week, there's a lot of exciting movie news, and I'm excited to share with you what that is. Woo! Up first, for those of you that didn't know, the Fast and Furious franchise is back, and we officially have the name of our 11th Fast and Furious film, Fast Forever. Along with that, there's finally a release date. After a lot of news saying this film might be canceled because the budget was too high and they just couldn't justify it, nope, it's happening, and it's set to release March 17th, 2028. That is 5 years after Fast X. As a Fast and Furious fan, I'm happy we're getting it, but what a delay for a part 2 of a movie. Are they going to have a big time skip? Because for those of you that don't remember, Fast X was set up as like a part 1 movie, and Dominic Toretto has a kid. Kids grow a lot in 5 years, so I hoped you planned ahead, Vin Diesel. The director of this film is going to be Louis Leterrier? But he's directed some other movies, 2008's The Incredible Hulk, Clash of the Titans, Now You See Me from 2013, and Fast X. Some were good, some were not. It's up to your opinion. Reports say we're going to get Jason Statham and The Rock back. And this is the first time we're going to see them back in a movie playing a big role in, 10 years? Because Hobbs and Shaw came out in 2018. It seems like they're bringing the whole team back, though, because Vin Diesel said this.
The third thing was reuniting Dom and Brian O'Connor.
Yes, Brian O'Connor is back, and he's going to be played by Paul Walker's younger brother. Now that Han is still alive and we're getting Gal Gadot back, I guess the whole team's really coming back together. And now, in the wizarding world of Harry Potter, we've got some new news. If you didn't know this, HBO is giving us a Harry Potter series, and it's only been 14 years since the last one finished. So did we really need this? It's up to interpretation. But Casey Bloys, the president of HBO, has reportedly said this show is going to premiere early 2027. No exact dates, but that's about a year away. Hans Zimmer is doing the score for this. If you don't know who Hans Zimmer is, he's one of the best of all time for movies. His scores just great. I'm kind of on the side of, why do we need this? I read all the books. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. So yes, half of me is excited to see them include a lot more that we didn't see in the movies. But it's only been 14 years. And all the pictures I've seen and news, it seems like it's going to be almost the exact same thing with the look, with the style. And usually remakes are nice because it's a reimagining. But I'm going to give it a shot. I just hope they don't skimp on the budget. Harry Potter movies always had something going on in the background that looked magical. These characters in the new series need to make us believe in them and not necessarily forget Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson and all of them, but we need to buy into it and accept them the same way. Otherwise, we'll see what happens. Some other news I did not know about that was announced last year, but we have some updated news about it, is a Rambo prequel. Yes, Sylvester Stallone's role of Rambo is getting a prequel movie next year. And even though we have de-aging technology and we could get kind of a clunky, weird-looking Sylvester Stallone, we are getting a new actor, and it is Noah Centineo. Looks like he'll do a good job. He looks ripped and looks like he can get the Rambo job done. Some other stuff Noah's played in is Disney's Austin and Ally, after my time of watching Disney Channel, the Netflix films To All the Boys, and I do know this one. He played Atom Smasher in Black Adam. A lot of you probably didn't see it. Thought it was a fun one-time movie. Could have been better. Same argument though. Do we need another prequel? In the age of franchises with sequels and prequels, do we need it?
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
No, we don't need it, but I don't know. People keep saying we don't get original content. We get plenty of it. Streaming has a lot of it. Movies maybe don't have as much, but the thing is, people like me, I'm going to go watch original stuff and prequels because the Rambo franchise is cool. And for me, some of the most exciting news is the Beatles Biopic movies coming out. If you haven't heard, we are getting 4 Beatles movies coming out in 2028 maybe? Apparently these 4 movies are releasing the same day, and each movie is going to be from a different point of view of one of the singers. You know, John Lennon, George Harrison, Ringo Starr, and Paul McCartney. I don't think we've ever seen that in movie history. 4 movies in the same series released the same day. Is that going to make them flop at the box office, or are they going to kick butt? But that isn't the big news. The big news is they have released pictures of the actors in their roles. And if you haven't heard who the actors are, we got Paul Mescal as Paul McCartney. He was the main character in Gladiator 2, and he was in that Hamnet movie. We got Harris Dickinson as John Lennon. Not sure who that is, actually. Barry Keoghan as Ringo Starr. Barry is from the Eternals. He plays the Joker in the Robert Pattinson Batman series. And then Joseph Quinn, Stranger Things, Quiet Place, also Gladiator 2. He is George Harrison. When they first cast these 4 actors, as always, there was a lot of backlash. They don't look the same, or some of them are too ripped, blah, blah. These photos are selling me. They at least look the part. Now the question is, can they act the part? The last thing I want to mention is some sad news in the movie industry world. Catherine O Hara, the actress from Home Alone, Beetlejuice, and The Last of Us, has passed away at the age of 71. Now, I know when some people hear about a Hollywood star dying, the first thing is, why are we caring about them? But you just gotta accept sometimes mainstream actors are gonna get more mainstream attention. Whether it's right or wrong, we can still have respect for those that have passed, and she was a good actress in the movie industry. I wish her family well, and I hope all of you have a great week. Come back next week for some more movie news. And don't worry, I'll be right here in the bathroom waiting, and so will my seat.
Yes, I'll be right here. Ha ha ha.
Huh.